Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Vassell. Okay, I'm done. Thanks. Good night.
All right, we're going to run through a, we haven't tried this kind of game show over here before, but this is just going to be a fun game show where you guys are going to be playing against each other on different teams. And so we're going to do a couple things because of that. We did not bring our human calculator with us. It's Jason Levine. Mm-hmm. So we're going to ask you guys to keep track of your own score without being cheaters, because look at what we brought for you to win. That was an awful lot of hissing. Oh, there's nothing there. All right? So I know that you're fighting for pride, but, you know, don't cheat. Which means don't bring out your phones to look up the answers. If you do, we will take them from you. We will keep them because we need phones.
We can sell those in the U.S. for a good chunk of money, probably.
That's right. Probably not.
Have a European phone.
All right, so we're going to be asking some different questions and different things. But before we get started into that part, we have a bonus question, and this one is led by Dave Luza.
Bonus round.
Yes. This one. Hi, everyone. Before the first round thingy, or before this starts, I need one person from each team to come up here with me. What I have here with me and what everyone is gonna get is 1 meter. I don't know what it is in your measuring. 3 foot. It's a 3'3" thing from IKEA. They are sponsoring us. They didn't know, but they did. Everyone's gonna get one. Please keep it as one piece. There will be ripping, but that will be something for later.
Did you say ribbing? Because that's about to start. As soon as I hear these names.
What you will do, secretly, you rip off one piece. Don't do it now because you don't know how big or how small you want it to be. After that, you bring that part to me.
That's a lot of rules.
I know. And if you are the one that brings the smallest part to me, then you are out of the game and receive no points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, but after this, there will be. We're going to continue doing that until we have just one team left, or if we've got 2 teams, then we'll compare who's got the longest.
What? Boss, we didn't talk about this.
So I hope it's clear. Any questions? Does it make sense? Yeah. You can do what you can. I mean, I'm comparing it to the other one. I'm comparing the centimeter part because the stripes are closer together and easier for me to do. So you can make it diagonally, but I will look at the centimeter part. Yeah.
Do you care if people start from the beginning or the end?
I compare the pieces they give me. You don't get the piece back. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to get smaller. You want to. You want to have the longest piece because you don't want to get out, but you don't want it to be too long because then you'll have nothing left for later rounds. So please, secretly rip a part of your
okay. Nobody
3.3. And I'm going to start with you just because you're the first one. What is your team name?
No pecan.
No pecan? No, as in the nuts? No pecan nuts? Okay, thank you. Stay over here and we'll see what happens. You have ripped off a piece. Then please come on over. What is your team name?
To be determined.
To be determined, thank you. Your piece is way longer than his piece, so you're good.
How many other people had that name about ready to go and he just took it? Anybody else?
It was the first one. To be
the
determined.
lazy team, that's what you get.
So you are still in the hot seat. And you're safe. Hot seat, come on and sit here on the side of the stage, so we'll see what happens. This one is good. Your please. You're good. You got to run. Line up so it will go faster. Ooh, this wasn't what's close, but you're on the hot seat. You're good. Next one.
I know for a fact I'm going to be out because I got it the wrong way around. I thought it was that piece we were giving.
Yes, okay. Everyone drop the piece you have on the floor. You're out. And drop you can drop that as well because you're not using it anymore. Yeah, just in case someone else comes up. Okay, That was the first round. I don't know what you did with it, but drop the piece you cut off, of course, because that's yeah.
No, the one you cut off was this one. Technically speaking.
Drop the piece you were supposed to give to me. It isn't that hard.
I was clearly joking. No.
No, come on.
Really? You were gonna give him that one?
No, I don't care. It's your turn. Everyone, secretly cut off a piece of the part you want to play with. Which one are you playing with?
Yeah.
Okay. So, come here. What's your name? What's your name?
Laura?
Lauren, what's your team name? To be determined. Yep. Nice.
Come on, I quit.
Team Lauren. Everyone, secretly cut off a piece. Do you have it? If you have a piece, then put your hand up so everyone knows if nothing. Wow, your hand, not the piece. But okay, this is the piece you cut off.
Yeah. No. Piece I cut off. There you go.
Thank you. Lauren, would you please sit here? You're in the hot seat. What's the piece you cut off? You haven't cut off. When I thought of this, in Holland this worked. It was lovely. It was great. Why didn't you cut off a piece? Where are you from?
England.
That might be it. Cut off a piece of it. You're in the hot seat. You can sit right over there. Lauren, you're safe. Hi, what did you have for me? You cut off this. You're good. You are good. You. Okay.
You must have seen that coming.
I said I will. It doesn't matter. Look at the centimeters. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You're out next round. Okay. Because you don't have anything left. No, that has no centimeters on it. That's got inches on it. So we're going to skip around. Next round, you would be out. So no, you can go now because it doesn't matter because we've got more rounds coming up. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. And you are safe. And that means, I'm sorry, but you are out. You can drop what you have in your hand. Or not. We're going to go to the next round. Same principle. Rip off a piece. You don't want it to be too long because you want to end up with the longest piece in the end, but you also don't want it to be that small that you're the smallest one and end up in the hot seat. Everyone's done it? Yeah? Put your hand up if you've done it. Just making sure. What do you do? Lauren, what you doing? Oh, you dropped your whole piece.
No, I think I gave you all last.
You gave me all last.
I'm pretty sure some of them took two.
Thank you. Too many rules, I guess. Okay, Lauren, give me your piece. You're in the hot seat for now. And I will go and see. You are now in the hot seat. Lauren, you're good.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
What's close?
It's really close. Centimeters?
Do we need like a statistician?
You are in the hot seat. You're safe. You are in the hot seat. You're safe. Ooh. You're safe. And you're out. I'm sorry, no hot seat for you. You can immediately leave. What's your team name? That was the first and original. That's true.
The original TBDs. That's their rapping name.
Okay, we've got 6 people left. That means we've got 4 rounds to go. 4 people leave, and we've got 2 left, and we'll see who's got the longest at the end of it. So, secretly rip off a piece, and we'll see what happens. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, we didn't announce the prize for this round. It's going to be 250 points to put some pressure on you. Okay. What's your name?
It's Josh.
Josh, what did you give me? Ooh, that's quite a bit. I think you know what's coming. The hot seat. You are safe. What did you do? Ooh, you are on the hot seat. You are on the hot seat. And you are safe, so no hot seat, but eternal bliss right over there. Thank you. Okay, down to 5. Same way to go. If you don't have anything left, well then you're out. I know. 250 points. We don't talk about the prices. Everyone got it? Then I'll start here with you. What do you have? Ooh, that's quite a piece. You are in a hot seat. Ooh. And you were safe. No, yeah, you're in the hot seat. And Lauren. Ooh. Hot seat. Sorry, Lauren. And you're safe as well. Okay, 4 people left. Getting close. Rip off a piece. And I will start here this time. Hi, what's your name?
Dave.
I love your name.
Thank you.
Okay, very English. Yeah, it is. You really want to be on the hot seat, right?
It's comfy down there. Wow, the one at the front's longer.
You are in the hot seat. Wow. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I do. Still a hot seat for you. And I'm sorry, you are out, Dave. Oh, man, you had so much going for you. Okay, this is the last time we're going to rip off a piece. After that, we're going to see who's got the longest. It does got nothing to do with the game, but we'll see. Rip off a piece. Have you done it? Okay, then I'm going to start here with you. Ooh. I've got the hot seat for you. And you are out. Okay, wow, we're going to have a finale here. So what was your name again?
Chris.
Chris and...
Josh.
Still, Chris and Josh. No ripping needed, because we're just going to see what does it look like.
Stop it. Stop it. Bad Dave.
This is not recorded, is it?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Mom. Okay. Wow. Oh, you've got a piece from the middle left, yeah. Josh, congratulations.
I'm Chris.
You're out. Chris, congratulations. 250 points for your team. Thanks, everyone.
All right, thanks. Dave led me to believe that was a 5-minute opening round.
It was for this team.
All right, so we're just going to get started here. We're going to jump into these things. If we can hit the first slide here. And you hit there we go. Round 1. Great. Next slide. So here is how round 1 works. Go ahead and we're going to show you a bunch of things. So these are some numbers. So how many suns does Earth have? How many of continents are on Earth? How many Pandemic Legacy games there are? The number of strikes in baseball. It's an American sport. That's superior to your stuff. Before you strike out. And I think we have an E, right? Yes. And the number of times Tom has beaten the game Robinson Crusoe. So we're going to put these up there, and you're going to pick one. So you write it down in your thing, whatever. And whatever one you pick, that's how many points you're going to get. All right, so let's see the answers for these in case you don't know. All right, so we have, I've beaten Robinson Crusoe 1 time. There are 3 strikes in baseball before you strike out. 2 Pandemic Legacy games. 7 continents on Earth.
7.
And the Earth has 1 sun. Now, here's the deal, though. If you picked A, you would get 1 point. If you pick E, you get a point. If you pick C, you get 2 points. If you pick D, you get 3 points. Are you following?
But wait, there's more.
If you pick B, you get...
Nothing. If you pick the highest answer out there, you get nothing at all. You want the second highest.
No, they're the same thing. Exact same game. We don't count those as different games, and they should just have made one cover. All right. That was a easy question. Let's go to our first one. And remember, you're keeping track of your own scores.
All right, here we go.
Read them off.
Number of cubes in Royals. Number of cubes in Terraforming Mars. Number of cubes in El Grande. Number of cubes in Sidereal
Confluence.
Sidereal Confluence. Number of cubes in 1960, Making of a President. Go ahead and write down your answer, and we'll see how you do. You've got 28 seconds. I just picked the number. All right, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Everybody
Write your
got it?
answer now.
And pencils down. You don't have pencils. We gave you pens. Here we go. I'm going to read these off. So, go ahead. Let's see them. Number of cubes in El Grande, 155. Number of cubes in 1960, Making of a President, 170. Number of cubes in Royals, 200. Good so far. Sidereal Confluence is 268. And if you wrote Terraforming Mars, you get nothing at all. So go ahead and keep your own score, please. Everyone keep your own score.
For some of you, keeping your own score will be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you went with that one, you're good. You're settled up.
All right, I'm tired of cubes. What else we got?
All right, here we go. Number of trees in photosynthesis. Number of dollar bills in Dicetown. Number of coins in Manhattan Project. Number of manure tokens in Dungeon Pets. Fantastic. And number of coins in Domain. Go ahead and make your selection now.
A few moments later.
Tom, what's a manure token? I don't know that word. Manure?
I've enhanced mine, and
Oh, you got an upgrade kit for that. That
I
is,
did.
I don't know if I want to ask or if I'm just terrified. I don't want to know.
I think time's up
Time's up?
for this question.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, probably. You're right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Number of manure tokens in Dungeon Pets, 30 of those. Number of dollar bills in Dicetown, 43. Number of coins in Domain, 47. And the number of coins in Manhattan Project, that's the one you wanted. The one you did not want was number of trees in photosynthesis. There's 56. You got 0 points.
All right, these are. Here we go. Next one.
All right. Number of tiles in the original Carcassonne box.
Not the big deluxe version.
Right. Number of dinosaurs in Dinosaur Island Deluxe. Number of pyramids in Pyramid Arcade. Number of coins in Colosseum. And number of coins in Yokohama. You've got about 15 seconds. That noise you're hearing, that's your countdown. Bam, that's it.
Time's up. Write your answer.
Yeah, find a sexier one. Yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. Number of dinosaurs in Dinosaur Island, 63. Number of coins, Yokohama, 68. Number of tiles in Carcassonne, 72. And the one you wanted, number of coins in Colosseum, 80. The one you did not want, pyramids in Pyramid Arcade. That's a lot of pyramids. I actually took out the insert in mine and put more pyramids in there.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Although
All
the
right.
other pyramids are slightly different. They have pointier things.
Yeah, they're pointier, the old ones, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, next up.
Let me do this one here. The number.
Go for it.
Number of dice in the first Quarrior set. All right, just plain old Quarriors. The number of discs in Pulsar 2849.
That's not the answer, right? 28, 49.
You
That's
could
okay.
try it. The number of, man, I wouldn't play that game. The number of tiles in Dragon Castle. The number of character tiles, those are the little round ones you pull out of the bag in Orleans. And the number of astronauts in Mission Red Planet.
20 minutes later.
All right.
All right, wrap it up.
Write your answers.
Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
There are 104 character tiles in Orleans, which is a lot, but not as many as 116 tiles in Dragon Castle, which is not as many as 120 discs in Pulsar 2849, 40 per player, or 30 per player. And number of dice in the first Quarrior set, 130, because there are 132 astronauts in Mission Red Planet.
Sneaky, sneaky, Tom.
Have any teams here got 2 zeros or more?
Very
All
nice.
right.
Very nice.
At least you're going for the big ones.
Where's to be determined? Where's that team? Have you guys scored some points?
To be determined.
Yeah, you got some? Okay. All right, well, you're doing better than those other teams. They're to be determined now.
All right, let's switch this off here. You do the questions, I'll do the answers.
Okay,
That way
sure.
we can both
Let's do
share.
it.
This is how we get along.
All right, the number of monster tokens in Gloomhaven. You want me to do this because you probably know. Next up, the number of bunnies in Bunny Kingdom. The number of goods tiles in A Feast for Odin, the number of tiles in Quadropolis, and the number of camels in Through the Desert. Pick your answers now. 15 seconds.
I like this one. It's my music.
And then it just ends like that? There's no big fanfare at the end?
Let's see what we got here. You might be surprised by this one, or maybe not. All right, the lowest one, but gives you points. 142 tiles in Quadropolis. 144 bunnies in Bunny Kingdom. 180 camels in Through the Desert. And, what is it? 236 monster tokens in Gloomhaven. Sadly, there are 286. If you played Feast for Odin, you would know that, because that box is just full of tokens. I'm tired of tokens, though. Let's do cards.
All right, let's do cards. Here we go. Total cards in Dominion 2nd edition. Total cards in Arcadia Quest. Total cards in Shadows over Camelot. Total cards in Libertalia. And total cards in Eldritch Horror.
12 seconds later.
Oh, that's time.
All right, come to a final decision there, everybody. Good, good, you've got it. Here we go.
168 in Shadows over Camelot. 180 in Libertalia.
Ooh.
Arcadia Quest, 260 cards. That's a lot of points. Dominion, 300 cards. And Eldritch Horror has 303. That's a lot of cards.
It's those 3 extra cards they couldn't quite take out, you know.
But this pales to our next set of cards.
What? Here we go. Total cards in Duel of Ages 2. Total cards in 7th Continent. Total cards in Thunderstone Quest. Total cards in Sentinels of the Multiverse. And cards in Gloomhaven.
All right, write your final answer down.
Right.
Lots of points here. All right, total cards in Sentinels of the Multiverse, 578 points. Then we got 682 points for Duel of Ages. 7th Continent, 962 cards, but that's fewer than Thunderstone Quest with 1,385. And Gloomhaven, 0, or 1,697.
That is a lot of cards.
And this is why you did not see a component drop on the Gloomhaven review, or the Thunderstone review, or the 7th Continent. I did drop the stuff in Duel of Ages too, though.
But you didn't have to sort it.
Well,
The kids did. Oh, it's true, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. I've seen those kids just sitting there melting, sorting cards.
I pay them with games. All right.
With Magic the Gathering
Hey, it's
cards.
round 2, and
All
Jason,
right.
Jason's covering the 2. Okay, I need everyone here to number your papers from 1 to 8. All right, number, just like, or pick a paper and just put 1 through 8. You're gonna have 8 answers to this one. Z is gonna explain how this game works, but we want you to have your numbers ahead of time because this is gonna be a game where you have to look at the screen and write down something quickly, and we're not going to go back and look at it later on because we're rude.
All right, so here's how this goes, everybody. I'm going to show you a silhouette of usually a figure on the front of a...
Oh, that's round 3, actually.
Never mind, I'll come back to that. Get excited, though, get excited.
But you might as well number from 1 to 8 because we're going to do that later on. But hey, let's do a top 10 list, or in this case, a top 12 list. Now, what I did here was I surveyed people on the internet. Does anyone ever participate in any of these surveys I put up? I put them up occasionally, and I ask you to answer some questions. So a couple things. All these answers came from people. Now, they're mostly Americans, so you got to take that into account.
Ugh.
They're mostly gamers. You got to take that into account.
Ugh.
And they're also mostly the sort of people who answer online surveys.
And together, ugh.
So these answers do not have to be correct. They're just answers. So in this case, we're going to let you write down, as a group, 12 answers. We're going to give you 2 minutes to do this. All right? And then we're going to read off the answers, and you will get the points for each of those answers that you get correct. You get 5 points for each correct answer. All right? So you get 60 points. Oh, except if you pick the number 1 answer, you get no points at all. As you can tell, we don't like number 1. All right, so you can write down 12 things, but if you write down the number 1 answer, the rest of your time, waste it. So you got 2 minutes here, and again, this is probably mostly Americans, but a few of you voted in this too. So what food, if you say, what food do you not like, and people are like, blah, I don't like this. Again, this is what people wrote, not what's actually true, I don't know. 2 minutes.
Here we go.
2,000 years later.
Don't forget, if you are short of 12 now, write whatever comes to mind at this point, because you're pretty much out of time.
All right, time's up.
Yeah,
Remember,
I see some pencils.
5
pens,
points for each
still
correct
going.
answer, but if you get the top one wrong, you get no points.
Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. I can see you writing. I'm taking your test.
Did I say 5 points? It's 10 points per correct answer. Sorry.
Oh!
No. Yeah, 10.
10.
10. All right,
Got
let's
it.
do it.
Here we go. Answers are. You want to do this?
Yes, 5 people voted for peas. 5 people said tofu. And sushi. I don't know. I didn't write it. Maybe they're getting seafood in general. Olives. Who doesn't like olives? Pineapples on pizza.
Someone said that? Yeah, very nice.
That's
very nice.
delicious.
I agree. Not a good idea.
Fish, just in general. A lot of people don't like fish. Mushrooms. Anchovies. Broccoli. Liver, and wait, okay. So liver, I think, was the second last one. If you wrote the next answer, you get no points. What is it? Brussels sprouts. So if you wrote Brussels sprouts, you get nothing. Otherwise, you get 10 points for each correct answer.
Making me so hungry.
I like Brussels sprouts.
I know. Just some like anchovies and pineapple kind of thing. I could go for that.
All right, let's do this again. Let's go to the next question.
All right. The question is, what game has too many pieces? 350 plus people were surveyed, and we have 14 answers from those people with at least 5 or more votes that linked up. Do they get 14? Or do they get
Yeah, you can
fewer?
write 14 answers,
14?
and each answer you get correct is 20 points this time. But if you write the one with the most answers, you get 0.
All right, go for it.
All right, time's up. Let's see what the correct answers are,
Here
or
we
at
go.
least what people wrote. Remember, I'm not condoning these answers. All right, what do we have here? Terraforming Mars, said 5 people. 5 people said antiquity. 6 said eclipse. 7 said Monopoly. I think somebody just gonna write Monopoly no matter what. All right. Axis and Allies said 7 people. Colonists said 8 people. Risk said 9. Arkham Horror said 11 people. None. Or if you wrote no games, this is what some people wrote, okay? No game has too many pieces.
No. Nope.
Agricola said 20 people. Feast for Odin said 27. Caverna. Twilight Imperium. No, wait. Okay. I actually thought Twilight Imperium would be number 1. What is the number 1 answer? What do you guys think?
One after this.
Let's see what it says. Gloomhaven.
Don't forget, if you got Gloomhaven, you get nothing at all for the other ones.
Who wrote Gloomhaven? Oh, sorry.
Yay!
Who got 0 last time?
You guys are on a streak, hot streak.
If you get all zeros the whole game,
It's
you
called
still get zero.
shooting the moon, I think.
I still don't think you can win that way.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think we have one more of these. Let's see what we got.
All right. What is the most common middle name for women? Again, 13 answers with 4 or more votes. You'll be writing 13. How many points for this one, Tom?
20 points each.
20 points each. Most common middle name for women, and off you go.
Eventually.
All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look here. 20 points each. Sarah said 4 people. Jean said 4. Beth said 4. Lee. Susan. Yeah, I know it's America. Rose said 6 people. It's a beautiful middle name. Louise said 10 people. 11 people said Maria. Jane said 18 people. Elizabeth said 19 people. Lynn said 23. Marie, 71. That's different than Maria. But what's the answer that makes you lose all your points? Anne. Who wrote Anne?
You got
Well then, if you wrote A-N-N-E, you also get 0 points.
Like he said, spelling matters.
Spelling does
I
matter.
guess
I just didn't
both
feel like
in your
typing out
benefit and
Anne
against
slash
you.
Anne. I combined those because they are essentially the same name.
One of them's Annie, sir.
Annie? No, it's
Yes.
A-N-N-I-E.
That's Annie.
If you wrote Annie, you're okay. No one wrote Annie. All right, what do we got next here? Oh, we got one more of these.
All right, let's do this one then. This is a cheeky one a little bit. Your game collection is too big when you have more than blank games.
So now, before you write these down, listen. This is what people who watch the Dice Tower and listen to the Dice Tower, what they wrote. Okay? Think about that as you write your answers. You can write down 15 of them.
Any answer is good to go here.
Let's see what people said here. This is interesting. Your game collection's too big when you have more games than you play. More games than you play. 1 million. Did anyone write
Nice.
that? I couldn't believe 6 people put that as their answer. All right, next. 400, said 7 people. Who here has more than 400? Oh, that's good. Z?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next. More than Jason. I told you Dice Tower fans wrote this stuff in. Did anyone write that? All right.
That's amazing. Nice job.
That's the same as 1 million, I think. All right, next. 365. That's a good, that's my collection. All right.
What do you
next.
do on leap years?
You don't play games one day.
No!
All right, next. More than you have space.
Good, yes,
Or
very
you,
nice.
you run out of space or something along those lines. 150. Who has more than 150? All right, we're getting there. All right, next. 50. Who has more than 50? Oh,
That's a good chunk of the room, yeah.
250, said 17 people. Non-infinity, or I just need one more game. Did anyone write that down? You can never have too big of a game collection. All right, next. 300, said 30 people. 1,000.
What? A bunch of people said 1 million. 1,000's nothing.
I know, but the people like have that aspiration. Like 1,000. 1,000 is a lot of games.
Once I buy that one box that puts me over 1,000, though, that's too much. How about done myself?
All right, what do we got next? 100. And is this the last one, the next one? No, 200. What do you guys think the biggest number was? Oh, let's take a look. 500. Who wrote 500?
Oh, that's bad. That's almost every team.
All right, let's see the next slide. What does it say? Is it another one of these? Let me see what it is first. Yeah, let's skip it. We'll go to the next one. All right. These are the best sandwiches in the world. You can see people wrote all kinds of sandwiches. I always put food questions in my game.
Cuban, baby. Yes, delicious.
All right. Here we go.
All right, round 3.
Number your papers from 1 to 8. And Z will explain the game.
Right, as I was saying. So we're going to be showing you. Am I a little high or am I just too close on this? Yeah, okay, thanks. So we're going to be showing you, as I said, silhouettes of usually figures you're going to find on game boxes. We're going to give you about 10 seconds or so for each one. And you are going to look at that and write down, discuss it with your team, what game cover you think that belongs on, what game cover that is. We're going to get about 10 seconds. We'll give you 8. After that, we'll reveal the answers to you. And then we'll do it one more time. So there's going to be 2 rounds of this, okay?
And actually, Anna, if you don't mind, Z knows how to do the clicking for this one.
Yeah, I'll jump in there.
There is no way you're going to get all 8. I don't think any of us got all 8. If you do, then you have my... No! We have to jump all the way to that? All right. Okay, so, but yeah, some of these are obscure games, and some are not. Which ones? That's up to you. All right, so here we go. What are these 8 games? Let's start with number 1. All right, so here's the answers. Let's see how many you got correct. Starting with number 1. Anyone know what this is? Power Grid.
Power Grid is right.
All right.
Number 2.
What is it?
That's
Zolkin.
correct. Number 3. As someone said, that's Rising Sun. Indeed, they were correct. Number 4.
That's right.
That's right.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare it is.
We're trying to be appreciative of other people's cultures here.
Number 5.
What is it? You would think it's Through the Desert.
Isfahan is the right answer.
Did anyone get that? We're trying to get at them.
Number 6.
Looks like a pig, right?
Friedrich.
Who here has played Friedrich? Yeah, okay, good.
Did you get it? Number 7.
Cry Havoc?
Cry Havoc it is.
It is.
And number 8. Junta is right.
I like that. That was fun.
Very nice. And another chance.
Hey, let's write 8 more down. Let's do it again. 1 through 8, please. By the way, who got 8? Well, no one did because no one knew Friedrich. Who got 7? 6? You guys at 7? What'd you miss? Just Friedrich? You guys at 6? Who got 5? 4? Well, okay, we'll stop there. If it's mercy. All right.
Yeah. Stop embarrassing them. Everybody got Rising Sun, I'll tell you that.
Did anyone miss Rising Sun? No one's raising their hand.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Was that harder or easier than the first set? Okay, Z picked these all out.
I did this,
No,
but I gave him another chance. Psych.
I picked one of them, I think. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, here we go. Number 1, anybody? Anybody? It is Fearsome Floors.
That's an old game, but if you find it, it's a very fun game.
Number 2. Oceanus is correct. Very nice. Number 3.
I picked this one.
Guillotine is right. Tom was trying to be tricky with this one. Number 4.
Yep.
Ticket to Ride Nordic Countries is correct. It wasn't hard for me, but then again, I did this. So. Number 5. Sonar is right. Very nice.
Oh, I thought it was someone messing up with the victory salute.
Number 6. Yamatai is right.
We got to throw a few easy ones in there.
Number 7. And the room goes silent because it's a slightly older game.
Right. Is it Andrea Stedding who did this one?
This is Michael Schott's
You're right.
Web of Power. Same game as China from Michael Schott, if you've played that game. And lastly, number 8.
It's from CGE Games.
Adrenaline is right. All right.
All right, we're going to go to a few last questions here. These are now our bread and butter, of course.
You can go to
top 10s. All right. So here you get to write down 10 things. It's just like we did before, but here's the nice part. There's no way you can lose points this time. And they're 30 points each for each correct answer. Round 5. Okay, so this one is, what are the top 10 most visited historic properties? And I probably should have put in England. Okay? I'm trying to give you guys a bone here, all right? All right, so in 2010, I couldn't find a later one, but I suspect it probably doesn't change too much. In England, by number of people annually who visit, what are the top 10? You can't write more than 10. UK, I guess. I'm hesitant to say otherwise because I actually don't know where all these are, maybe.
Eventually.
Here we go. I'll read these out. I'll probably make mistakes. You can correct me. The Tower of London. Kidding. Tower of London, number 1. St. Paul's Cathedral. Edinburgh Castle. I'm kidding. I know a couple. Windsor Castle. Houses of Parliament. Roman Baths. Stonehenge. Warwick Castle. Shakespeare's birthplace. They're not visiting his birth. You know what I mean? Chatsworth. I love how it's Shakespeare's birth, not birthplace.
Thank you. All right.
Time travel. Oh, look at him. You're going to be such a good writer.
All right, let's try another one of these.
All right.
What are the top 10 owned games? So if you go to Board Game Geek, that's what BGG stands for. If you go to Board Game Geek and you look through all the games that have the word castle in the title, and I sort them by the number of people owning them. So these should be the most popular ones. What are the top 10 that have the word castle in them? Not expansion, just the word. And it could be there anywhere, anyhow.
I love how there's a little desperation over here. They're just coming up with, they're just picking popular Kickstarter things and then adding the word castle. Like Demon Castle, that might be a game. Cthulhu Castle. Whatever works.
Gloomhaven Castle.
Gloom Castle.
All right, let's see.
All right, that's time, everybody. Here we go.
What do we got here?
The answers are Castles of Burgundy, Castles of Matt King Ludwig, Castle Panic, Dungeons & Dragons Castle Ravenloft, Carcassonne the Castle.
That's a
Castles of Burgundy the card game. A Castle for All Seasons. The Castle of the Devil. It's kind of like Demon Castle, I guess. Castle. Everyone's like, hold on. What about just
Did
Castle?
anybody write that not knowing if it existed, just hoping?
Come on. You guys are a bunch of gamers, aren't you? Gaming the system. That's fine. Same thing.
No, it's not. Castell is a different game. That's
But
that
it does
Steve Jackson
mean
one.
castle, right? I mean,
We will not accept
if you
Castell.
spelled it like that, but you meant a different game, that's fine.
Okay, fine.
And Escape from the Hidden Castle.
Because you all knew that one.
What's that? Is it 30 apiece?
30 points apiece?
Yeah.
Listen up, though. At this point, we want you to calculate your entire final score, write it along with the name of your team, and then give it to me.
1 hour later.
All right, what do we got here?
All right.
Team Nick? Okay, so
It's just Nick. It's just you, Nick. Yeah, your score is scary. And by that, I mean he scored 666 points. Did you really score 666? I am going to need you to show your work.
wait a minute. Wait, what are we looking at here? Is this to prove that 666?
Let's see. Ah, yeah, it's true. Evil! Very nice, Nick. Well done.
All right, where's the just confused
Just
team?
confused.
Did you think you were in the bottom three? Good, because,
You are.
well, I mean, you're not disappointed this way. 800 points.
Next up, Lucky Dice has 981 points. Very nice.
All right. That's like the cost of the cruise. No, not quite. Okay. Team Lauren, Cavern.
Largan. Just tell us what it is. Lauren.
All right,
We were
yay.
right. One of those was right.
You're not in the bottom three. You're in the bottom four. 1,043 points.
The team I won to win is what they call themselves, okay? It's just sneaky. They got 1,411 points. No matter how much I wanted them to win, they are pretty much in the middle of the pack.
All right, now we have no pecan, or is it pecan? What do you say? Pecan?
Pecan.
No, in America they say pecan.
Pecan pie.
Either way, I don't eat that pie. It's not my top 10 pies.
What?
All right. Who wrote no pecan? Pecan. Who is that? Oh, you guys.
Right there, yeah.
You're in the middle of the pack. And you thought you were in the bottom three. 1466.
Next up, the original TVDs making a comeback. Yo, welcome them to the stage. This is, it does sound like they're in a boy band that has had its time, you know. They got 1,660 points.
Where are they?
Nice job. Comeback tour. That's yeah, okay.
All right, now we have the eighth wonder.
Great name, guys. Very nice.
1,698 points.
This is a great team name. Next up, I thought this was the cosplay competition. Very nice. Even thinking that, you guys still did very well. You have 1,821 points.
All right, we have our top three teams, which are We're Blaming Sarah. Where's them? Up here in the front. We have We Hate Shrink Wrap over there, and Power to the Meeple. All right, which one do you think you've won? You think so? All right, well, the scores were 1849, 2911, and 3008. So We Hate Shrink Wrap, third place, 1,849.
Very nice.
We're Blaming Sarah, 2,911. Why would you blame her? You got second place. Huh? And you did that well. See, this is why we don't get more gamers.
You guys.
But the winners with 3,008, Power to the Meeple, stand up.
Power to the Meeple. Very nice. Well done, guys.
This
well
goes
done.
to show you that sitting in the front of the class helps you learn better.
It was a lesson all along, and if you're in the back of the class, you're influenced by the devil. It's true.
All right,
So much to learn.
As we said, your reward for winning is being here and enjoying the thrill of victory in self, and so...
Actually, Tom, I might have been able to find a little prize for these fine gentlemen here.
What?
We've got some games for you, fellas. Why don't we bring these up here and let you guys have some prizes?
All right, we want to thank Thunderglyph for donating these games I didn't know about till the last 10 seconds. And yet somehow I knew their name.
There you go.
Very generous. They offered to do this. And make sure you go by their stand and buy the ones for those of you who didn't win.
Yeah, check them out. They're great, and we've got prizes for
But
you.
here's what's fun. We have 6 games and 4 people. They are now going to have to fight to figure out how to sort these out. You don't have to deal with that. You should be thankful.
Yeah.
That.
Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Let's quick show these games off here. We got,
Go ahead.
this is,
Pot de vin.
you've played this one?
I have. It's a great trick-taking game.
With really cool art.
It is.
And then this one here is
Overseers.
Overseers. Have you played this one?
I have. I see a trend. I'm spotting a trend.
What's this one about?
There's a card game, sort of a push your luck sort of card game.
Then we have Tao Long. Have you played this one?
No.
It's an abstract game. I read the back of the box. Dead Man's Doubloons. Have you played this one?
No.
But this one I played. It's a
yay.
pirate running around an island trying to look for buried treasure with some really beautiful components.
You know what else? They're really heavy.
Okay, so first of all, we want to thank Dave for getting paper all over the stage here and his game
Thank
he started
you.
with. We want to thank Anna for putting everything and running our PowerPoint even when it wasn't done properly.
Big thanks to Millie, of course, who is fantastic. Always the star of anything you see here live. She's the star.
And we thank all of you for coming. I know that this is the middle of the day. There's not much time left. We're glad you took some time to come out and play. Maybe we'll do this again next year.
Yeah, hope you had fun. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. You 4 stick around. The rest of you have a fantastic rest of the day. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at dicetower.com.